Bounty hunters being involved to me is a big deal. I mean, they're, as you mentioned, great characters. They do play a major role. I mean, Cad Bane has a major role. If you ever grew up watching, for a few dollars more, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, what I think Sergio Leone was calling bounty killers at the time. I mean, the opening shot of the long, wide shot and the horseman walking along, and there's a gunshot, and boom, he goes down. And you're just like, wow, if that was a laser gun, and this kind of looks like Tatooine, this would be really awesome Star Wars stuff,
Yes.
And there's even a publicity still of Boba Fett standing exactly as Clint Eastwood does on the poster to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I've seen a publicity still, and it's like they actually stood him the same way. So you immediately got where this bounty hunter type is coming from. And, years later, as I'm working on Clone Wars with George Lucas, when he first brings up a bounty hunter to us, he's mentioning Lee Van Cleef. So you're like, okay, we're back in the spaghetti western world. This is awesome. This is where we want to be. You can see we have quite an array of bounty hunters, and we've tried to get them in the game and utilize their abilities to just see how interesting they can be. And we have different types of bounty hunters. There's not just everyone can't be a Cad Bane. Not every one of them can walk in a place and make everybody's blood run cold. And it's been fun to develop those different types of characters.
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, when you bring up Bane, Dave, there was a lot of hype for this character showing up. There's a lot of hype, and then some. You worry when you see this. Is it going to be worth the hype? And I got to tell you that Cad Bane was totally worth the hype, and the character just feels like Star Wars to me, and really does bring it back to that whole kind of spaghetti western. And you're right.
Love the voice.
The voice. Everything is just so chilling. It's so it all works.
Hey, this is Dave Filoni of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and you are listening to Rebel Force Radio.